No matter what you come into this world with, if you live in this area, you face the biggest battle of your life to be able to make something of yourself. And if just a couple of things don't go in your favor, it can drastically change the direction of your life. Boylston Street, it has a violent history. As a kid, I knew not to come around here if I wasn't with an adult. And even just talking about this subject and being on the street that we're on, it makes me nervous. I feel like this is probably a much safer street than it was when I was growing up around this area, but the lessons that I learned living here has ingrained in my brain that I need to avoid this street at all costs. And when I look at my own life, and the intersection of where I was and 826 Boston, it pulled me away from that. The resources need to be put in place to avoid tragedies like this. I feel a strong connection to Eggleston Square, to these streets, to the people that live around here. That's why I feel so good working at 826. It's just the students that we serve are students that are just like me, students that are dealing with the same issues and the same obstacles that I did. And to just be able to be a role model for them in any capacity, it's just easy for me to do. It doesn't even feel like work, honestly. Every opportunity that 826 Boston extended to me, I took it, and it's taken me a really long way. I am the first student to be a full-time staff member, so it means a lot to me that all those systems are in place. 826 Boston provides a space for students to explore things that they really can't. If a student needs to express themselves, they can come into our space and do that. And I don't think that privilege is really afforded in a lot of other places. If there's expression that needs to be done, we're there to facilitate it. And I think we're pretty unique in the community for that. Every person growing up in this day and age has to have that avenue for expression, just because some of the things that people have to deal with are they're so intense, and sometimes talking about it isn't enough, or acting it out isn't enough. And if a student doesn't feel like they want to write about the writing prompt that we have for today, and they show us that they do want to write, but it's about a different topic, something more personal, we let them do it. And if they want to talk about it afterwards, we also are there for that too. I feel like there's still more that I can do for 826 Boston, and this is just a start. Working there full time and helping to cultivate more students so we can keep having success stories like mine. And it all goes back to growing up in this area, being a student.